Harry, we've done it, mate. You put pen to paper.
That's it, mate.
Is it last week?
Last week, yeah, but I didn't have to send it off because they only had a reference from my passport. So as soon as the passport comes, I'll be back up again and I give it in.
Yeah.
And I get it sent off.
But it's done, and hopefully, some point next year, we're going to get you on because we've got a Wigan show this weekend.
That's it. That's where I want the boxing in Robin Park. I reckon I'll sell it out.
That's going to be your home ground, isn't it? And
right,
I think with the quality of kids that we've already got from Wigan, and adding yourself into that mix, could be some exciting nights down there, couldn't it, mate?
100%, yeah. I can't wait to be boxing in my own town in Wigan. I literally live about a mile from that Robin Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could probably run there on the night.
Well, I think young Lennox can actually walk. I think he's round the corner from his house.
Yeah.
And I think, like you say, there's a quality of kid there. But you're a kid that I've filmed numerous occasions as an amateur over the years. I remember one that stands out in my head. In fact, there was 2 times, but I can only find one of the fights. I don't know why. But you fought a young kid doing really well in the pro game now. Akeem Fierce.
Boxed him twice, yeah, as a youth.
Yes.
I lost him on split decisions, but I was meant to box him as a senior actually at Monkstown.
And then he turned pro.
And then he didn't box in the final, he flew home. I think he was struggling with the weight or something, but I thought I'd beat him that time because I'd grown into a man. When I first boxed him, I was only young.
It was before they had youth cadets. It was youth, and then
so he was near enough 2 years older than me.
Yes.
And I was like quite a young developer. I'm still young now, do you know what I mean? I'm 23.
You actually, I'll put a clip on here of one of the early fights, and if it's going back to 2016, you're what, 16 years old, I think, maybe 15. You don't look any older now than you did then, mate.
I look the exact same as I did in school.
Yeah, and I'm very similar in weight as well still, because I think the first fight I've got you
60k.
Well, no, it was 57 the first time I filmed you, and then the rest was 60.
Yeah, so I think I boxed at 60 now since I was about 16, 17, yeah. So at first I was at 60, but I wasn't really at the weight properly. I was just cruising at 60. Now I feel like I've grown into the weight properly.
It was a bit like Danny Wright. Do you remember Danny Wright who used to box?
Yeah, I know Danny Wright.
Danny won his ABA junior title at 64 kilos, or 63 and a half. And then won his senior one 4 years later at the same weight, or 5 years later it might have been.
You sort of find your ground, don't you?
Well, he felt like, even though he was still only 19 years old, he felt like he was a man, you know, because he just grown solid into the weight.
I'm taller than Mum and I'm taller than my dad already, so I don't think there's much left for me. But I'm happy with him a lot, you know what I mean? Super feather, it's an exciting weight, isn't it?
Well, again, you've got a very pleasing style, mate, haven't you? You're one of these kids that always puts a smile on the face when you're boxing. You're aggressive, and not recklessly, but you're aggressive. It's a big part. You're the kid that probably didn't have to do too much changing from your amateur days to going into the pro now. I think even Mike Jennings, your coach, has said that to you.
Yeah, it's just a few little pointers like shortening my stance, keeping my elbows in, chin down a bit more. It's just little things like that make a big difference. Not really much of not too much bouncing on my toes. I get stuck in, do you know what I mean? And I always felt like in the amateurs, I always felt like the last round I was coming on. Do you know what I mean? I always felt like,
so you're looking forward to that extra round?
Oh, I can't wait. Even that one extra round. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like when I spar on that, I always feel like once I got past and I'm sweating and there's a bit of blood flowing, and that's when I get into my zone, you know what I mean? I like that. And I always have. I've always sparred. I mean, you turn pro and, you know, you all have ambitions. What's your first port of call as you know, where would you like to be if I was speaking to you in, let's just say 4 years time? 4 years time, well, within a year or two, I'd like to got 4 rounders, a few 6 rounders, and then hopefully go for an area title or something like that. Get with them one. Because
you are very popular. I mean, I remember filming you on one of the Jennings. I think it was you come back, you had a little break and you come back to boxing.
Yeah,
come back a little bit heavier, but you still looked in amazing shape. I think you were about 66 kilos then.
I boxed Anthony McKenna at 64, didn't I?
Was it? That's what he was, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'd not boxed for 2 years because I had an accident, and then he just got to the national final, and he was the only fight I could get.
Yeah.
I was meant to box Yosef Saeed
from my uncle from
Bridgewater. Yeah, I was meant to box him, and then he let me down. And I didn't want to, because I'd sold about 100 tickets for his amateur show, so I was like, right, I need a fight. So we got on the phone, we got Anthony McKenna, he's a game lad, come down from transport, and boxed him, and that was a good fight.
Yeah, it was.
And he was felt like he was just a bit strong though, because it was my weight, but got stuck in. And we sold a lot of tickets. It was a good night, wasn't it?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You do. You know, you're a popular kid, which is going to be brilliant because they're all fairly popular kids down there. So if we can get that Robin Park banging like it used to be, I remember going there years ago watching Terry Flanagan and and Jamie Moore down there. You know, Jamie won his European title down there, and they were great nights, you know, and it'd be nice.
I actually did Let's Sing though when I left primary school. Do you know when you go and sing? I did that.
No, you wouldn't want to hear me sing then. So you're a little choir boy, maybe, were you?
No, I won't have to do it.
So you're excited, and what's Mike said to you?
He said to me, as soon as I come to the gym, he said to me that, he said, what do you want to do? Like, he said, I think you're more suited to the pros. He said, you're a good amateur, but he said, I'd rather work with you as a pro, do you know what I mean? He said, I feel like you've gone good enough to do well in them.
And how did you find your way to it? Because I remember majority of the time that I bumped into you, you were boxing at Ashley VIP, which trains in the VIP gym. That's why I knew you so well. How did you find your way to Jennings gym?
So, I started, at the beginning I started at Wigan ABC.
Yeah.
And with John Lyon.
Oh right.
Yeah, with Johnny Lyon in a boxing gym. And then when that gym shut down because John wasn't in the gym much, he sent me to.
John Lyon's amateur top. He won 8 national titles.
Yeah, that was the first coach. Yeah.
Oh, you know, I've spoken to him on the phone. I've supposed to meet him.
He's been down here a few times.
Has he?
Yeah, and he
was amazing, man.
He said to me, I'm going pro. He was made up. Yeah. He said he's going to get involved in it, but he's always in Spain now. I think he's enjoying himself.
Yeah, well, he was a special.
So it was actually John Lyon and Damien.
Right.
They both had Wigan gym.
Okay.
And then as I started there, Damien left.
Right.
And then I had a first fight at 10 in Wales, and then I won a few, because we was actually under Merseyside in that gym. We were under the North West region.
Okay.
We was under the Merseyside region, so we had a hard time in the championships, as you can imagine. We're Wigan on our back. But I managed to win 2 Merseyside titles, got to national final, and then I went to Lee. I went to Lee boxing gym, and then I was there for a short stint. Got to Astley VIP, and that's where I found a bit of a home as an amateur there. Yeah. I met Craig Gaskell and Damien Jones. I enjoyed it. I loved that gym. It was buzzing. The gym was booming.
But that actually closed down because of COVID, and he never reopened it again.
So that gym closed down, and then I ended up just working with Craig Gaskell on my own, and I did very well with Craig Gaskell. I went to Monkstown, won gold, got to national final again. I won various regional titles. I've learned a lot with Craig. He really brought me on as a boxer, and then he was actually the person who sent me to this gym.
Right.
He said, if you're going to go anywhere, because he went to Phoenix Fire.
Yes.
I actually went there.
He's still there, isn't he?
Still there, yeah. He's a good coach. Yeah. And then I went there.
Nice man as well.
Yeah, I was there for a short while, and then I just said, I don't really like it here. It's not my time. I need like an old school gym. Like this, do you know what I mean? I need a gym like this where it's blood, sweat and tears, not like we was doing a register when we come in and that. But the lad down there, it was a good gym, but it worked for me. I wanted a bit of a guts and glory gym, so he sent me down to here and he said, this gym will suit you perfectly because Mike and Dave, perfect coaches when you want to turn over.
How long from when you walked through the door here did you know what he said to you was right?
Straight away. Yeah. As soon as I come in the gym, I felt like I was at home, felt like I was going to do well here. And then I've been here for a while now, it's flew by. It feels like I've only just got here, but it's probably been about 2 years.
What are you, 23 now?
23, yeah.
Yeah, because Akeem just turned 24, and I remember him, like I say, being older in the youth. So
yeah, I've been here about 2 years now, and then basically I've just stopped working now. I've just come here full time, so this is me now.
So you're fully committed, man.
It's got to work.
All gun go.
All or nothing. That's it.
Please gun going.
That's it.
Well, listen, I'm excited to see this. We're not sure when it's going to be, but we know it's going to be hopefully early next year when we just turn back to Wigan. We're there this weekend. Are you going to come down this weekend? Because we're
we're down then. I'll be there on the 1st of December to watch my teammate Nelson make his debut.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And then Matthew Rennie boxing James Moorcroft. That'll be a good fight. And then I think there's Little Imad as well making his debut. He boxed for me at he was with me at Phoenix.
Yeah,
Alex Matbienko.
Alex Matbienko, but he was at next gym. That's when I first met him.
Yeah. So he's making his debut. He's a little exciting fighter. He loves himself, but we all love him, man.
Right. Well, listen. We'll catch up with you when we have a date, when we have a venue. But welcome to VIP.
Good stuff.
And I'm sure you're going to be a great addition to our team, mate.
Yeah. Bang.
Harry, take care, mate. Bye.
Good stuff. Bye bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.